Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm DANOverkill, or Dan, or Overkill, whatever you guys want to call me. We're here today on Warhead Junctions on a quick match with Thrall. So I'm doing a little video on Thrall today for quick match videos. Thrall has been one of the assassins that's been in the game for a long time now. He was added way back in the alpha still. I think the biggest thing about Thrall, let's talk first about his trait. So he has a trait called Frostwolf Resilience. So every time you do damage with an ability, Thrall will get a stack of Frostwolf Resilience. Once he's at 5 stacks, he automatically heals. I think he heals for 300 something, yeah, 300, 301. I don't know if this scales with level or not, we'll check that out during the game. So basically every time you do any ability with ability damage, you will heal after 5 stacks, right? Now this is really cool because you have an ability called lightning, chain lightning, and what it does is that it not only deals the first target you hit, but that lightning will jump to 2 other targets after, which means that with one single lightning, if you throw it when there's other enemies around, it will get you 3 stacks just right off the bat, right? We can later on level 4 get Ride the Lightning, which adds an extra 2 enemies that the lightning will jump to, which means that with one single lightning you can actually get a heal right off the bat, which is really good, and makes Thrall a very good solo laner. Like right now, I should ask Vala or ETC to come middle, and I should go and solo one of the lanes instead. But this is a quick match. I'm not going to expect that much coordination from a team or expect anything in terms of where they can go. Yeah, Tracer's roaming, so that means I'm going to be solo middle anyways. For his abilities then, as I was saying, he has Chain Lightning, which is this one I'm going to use right now. It hits the first target and then jumps to 2 other targets as the base kit. I just took the wrong talent, great. Alright, let's get out of here. Bringer's Beam. I cannot believe it just took block. Oh man. Anyways, I meant to click on Rolling Thunder, but I was talking, I wasn't paying attention. That's okay. Anyways, the second ability is called Spirit Wolf, and what it does is that it roots the target in place like that. And once the target is rooted, he takes damage and can't move for 1 second. And his third ability is called Wind Fury, and it's something to do with his hammer, Doom Hammer, the legendary Doom Hammer. I'll just stop right at the last little bit there. Where is this Abathur? Is he here? Alright, so as you see, my Chain Lightning now jumps to extra 2 targets, which is really cool. I wonder if we should go hunt for that. Nova could probably hunt for that Abathur. Alright, I'm gonna go back to middle lane and keep my solo going. I don't really like this map. I think this map is really big, and I dislike the way it moves work. Alright, just poking him. I'm not expecting to do any. He has too much health to really do anything with him. Again, just poking. Got the fountain. I'm gonna keep poking. Alright. Missed that. There, I'm just gonna push him away so he's not getting XP. Alright. They have a lot of big heroes, so I'm gonna go for follow through and try to have an extra little bit of attack. Okay, I see the Reina rotating bottom. There we go, paying off. The follow through adds a lot of burst to our damage. And as you can see, my sustain in the lane is outrageous. I can just stay here as long as I have mana. And you saw that Asmo had to back off of me. Alright, team wants to do camps. We're ahead on XP, so I think that should not be a bad call. Asmo, what are you trying to do, buddy? Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh, there we go. I underestimated how much that does damage. It scales, right? He did the stacking, March of Sin, and Mercenary Lord. He has so much health. Asmo is like a beast. Again, I played it really well the first time, where I was poking and poking and poking before I tried to engage him. The second time, not as much. Alright, he's gonna get a warhead here, and I have no way to interrupt him if he decides to launch it. Okay, he's gonna go top with it.
Elements guide me.
Alright. I mean, I'll get this one. Thank you. I'm gonna go for Sundry. Yes, let's talk about heroic abilities real quick. Thrall has 2 heroic abilities. One of them is called Earthquake. Good job. There we go, we got a keep.
Work order complete.
Oh, Dibs is coming. Let's poke a little bit. Oh, we have a Master Diablos here. Ooh, cool beans. Okay, people are dying somewhere.
For honor and glory.
Thank you, Diablo. Oh no. Oh, that was so bad. It was bad timing. I'm sorry. Alright, I got it. Oh my god. That was such a good launch. I can't believe I sundered right on top of it. At least he's having a good sense of humor about it. It was so bad. It was just the delay. I was gonna use it to separate them so we could single target the Diablo down, but then he threw the mosh right when I clicked the Sunder, and there's like I feel like there's like a bit of a half-second delay on the cast, and I had already clicked when he did the mosh. I think that we should have me Sunder first and then have him mosh, because I can set up the mosh with the Sunder instead of him. But I guess if he does it first, I have to wait. Because right now, this is a good opportunity for me to Sunder. Or is he gonna mosh first? Yeah, see? Sunder is such a good initiator. Oh man, Raynor is just nuking me. Okay. Anyways, I was talking about the heroic abilities and I stopped. So let's talk about those real quick. They have 2 tanks.
Warhead deployment.
Oh, they have
Beginning.
1 tank and 1 person with a lot of health. I'm gonna go for Giant Killer here.
Our fort
Okay,
has been lost.
so Sundering, a really good initiation, a really good hard disengage if needed.
Never die.
Okay, let's go help the thing top.
Warheads available.
I just think it's a really good, well-rounded ability. The other ability he has, Earthquake, it doesn't do any damage. It's periodic, so I don't always like it as much. Oh my god, I need people to help me here. Okay, this map is one of those maps where you need to maintain your lanes and make sure they're always pushing forward. It's a very, very hard map to rotate because it's so big. Abathur knows what I'm doing here. He's trying to back. Okay, I'm pretty sure the Abathur is here somewhere. Let's go look for him.
Elements guide.
Okay, I'm gonna keep pushing this lane. I'm not the best lane pusher. I should be helping the team. But they're 2 men down. I just don't want Abathur to get a free push. I'm gonna go for Burstiness because I took Giant Killer. So I'm gonna have my Wind Fury attack 3 times on the last attack for 75% of damage on each attack on the last 3 attacks.
Understood.
Alright, lane's pushing. They still have 2 dead. So I'm gonna keep going here.
Fort destruction complete.
Alright, now it's time to go team fight.
Let's move.
Okay, that's a lane we don't have to worry for a while now, right? So that's why I was pushing that so hard. Okay. No one's on the bottom, so I'm gonna push this a little bit further too.
For honor and glory.
Okay, see? So they're trying to counter that push I did. Okay, they're coming for me, so I'm gonna get out of here.
For the whole.
We're gonna need to defend top eventually.
Get on hand.
I'm gonna help Nova. But let's defend though. Let's help me defend.
Yes.
That way our mercs pushing theirs don't, right? And they have to respond to it. Okay, the Abathur is here. I know he's here somewhere.
Understood. Understood.
No, they're all alive. I don't think we should be doing this. But the team wants to do it. Nope. The other team. Okay, well I guess we're trading off bosses basically.
I must go heal. Keep fighting, warrior.
Alright,
Allied fort has fallen.
I'm going down,
Guide me.
rotating to get the boss. And this boss does look really cool though, eh? Anyways, I don't think I ever got around finishing Nightbots on Earthquake, the other ability Thrall has. So, in some situations, I think it is actually really, really good. I think it's an ability that prevents the enemy from disengaging once they decide that that's not a good fight anymore and they want to disengage. right?
Collection is authorized.
Okay, I think we need to go bottom. I'm gonna join Vala. They're here.
Yes.
Enemy nuke launched.
Alright.
All warheads have been claimed.
Diablo's hunting for me. Oh man, they interrupted my...
Defeated.
Ah, Vala, you blocked me. Diablo interrupted my Sunder when I wanted to disengage there. Or was it Raynor with the penetrating rounds? Anyways, I've seen... I played a match with Limi a while ago where the Thrall took Earthquake, and what it did was it made everyone get stuck in this one position for a while, it made it very easy for me to land Leeming abilities all at once in a bunch of people, and it was actually a really good synergy, I thought, and it's something that maybe people should try eventually. So Thrall with the Earthquake, and then Leeming, and this Abathur is really causing some havoc. Alright, so who has nukes here? Nova. I think Nova should be focusing on hunting down Abathur a little bit more. Oh my god, again I get interrupted with the Sunder. Alright, this was a good little trade-off for us. I think it's time to go win the game, in my opinion. And I still have Sunder because I got interrupted. Alright, good job. That was a good Sunder. Don't let him go away there. Okay, I think this is good. Keep pushing, guys. Keep pushing. No, we need to keep pushing. We have mercs going. We have 2 mercs. And they're all dead. This is a win condition right here. Oh my god. Alright, Ball's gonna die. Okay, this was a win right there. We could have won the game right there and there. And the team decided to go get nukes instead. That's something that happens a lot, even in Hero League and other places, where people don't know when to end the game. It happens so often, so much more often than you would like to admit.
Elements guide me. You want to take this bird?
I'm gonna die. Because of Tracer there. I wasn't gonna engage, but then she did. Alright. Anyways. Yeah. So we could have won the game there. Alright, I'm gonna go defend bottom. Just so I don't let Abba push for free there. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. Wow. Now instead, we're going to lose a key probably here, because I don't think we're going to have the damage to kill this boss before. Alright, I think we got it. Oh man, that was tight. I had to use my Sunder though, to defend, and that's not good.
Your nuke is now arming.
Alright, let's see if I can hunt that Avatar.
Is now ready.
Is he gonna stay there or is he gonna go? Yeah, he's not there anymore. Keep hitting him. You're body blocking me. Alright. They're doing boss again. Are they baiting? I think they're gonna bait boss. Oh, Tracer. Alright, let's get the Rainer. There we go. I think now we should okay, I think it's time to end the game.
Nuclear launch.
GG. Alright. So this one, well.
Nuclear stockpile primed. Thank you.
Here we go, guys. Nova got MVP. That was, I mean, she was okay. I thought Asmodan played okay. Their Abathur, I think, was a really good player, so I'm going to vote for him. Anyways, let's see what the talents were, everything, the numbers, and kind of come to a conclusion to the video here. Alright, so Thrall, still, in my opinion, a really, really strong hero. Should normally be, I'd say, tier 1, maybe tier 2, depending on the map, for most Hero League matches. He's very strong. He's a good frontline presence. He's very beefy and tanky. He's extremely bursty, which is really good in a lot of situations on team fights. He has a really, really strong ult with Sundering. It is a strong hard engage, a really, really strong hard engage, and it can also be used as a really strong disengage in case you need it, like I said during the video. His other ult I don't think is nearly as effective as Sundering, but again, like I was telling you guys about that one match where I played with Li Ming, and I was on Li Ming and Thrall took Earthquake. It was very, very efficient, I thought. It comboed really well with Li Ming. I remember we were ahead the whole game though, so again, it's hard to tell sometimes. A lot of the times when something is working, it's because of how the other team is playing. So if they're playing a little bit more skittish, a lot of the time certain things will work that normally wouldn't if they're being a little bit more aggressive. And I have a feeling that might be one of those. But anyways, it worked well in the game. Maybe I should try doing that one more time. Maybe if I ever play Thrall and I see a Li Ming, I'll let her know that I'm taking Sundering, or if I find a friend that wants to play with me, and we'll try to do this combo to see if it works out as well as it did the first time I experienced it. But anyways, most of the times you want to probably take Sunder with Thrall, in my opinion. In this match, we did okay. I mean, we didn't really do top damage. Nova did. We died 5 times, which is not good. That was probably a couple of those times was me getting caught, which is not good. 6 kills. Okay, Nova had 14. Vala had 10 kills. That's amazing. Look at her siege damage as well. The Abathur did a lot of siege damage too. But losing to Vala actually, which is incredible. And hero damage was topped by Abathur on the other team. Their Diablo died 12 times. That's a ton. Probably one of the reasons they didn't make it through the game is probably being way too aggressive. For talents, this was a mistake. I did not meant to take block. It worked out in the end a little bit because I think it was helping me against Raynor. A little bit, not a lot. I don't like block talents. I think they're not necessarily the best. Especially now in the game with so many heroes that can auto attack so quickly. I think it loses value when you have like heroes like Tekkas or Tracer, even Raynor with his attack speed. I don't think block is a very strong talent ever, even if you're a tank. It was misclick. I wanted to take the lightning ability on this one, the one that decreases the mana cost once you hit an enemy hero. Anyways, and then the second talent, Ride the Lightning. This one adds it doesn't decrease the mana cost. It increases the range of the lightning. This talent here is the one that adds an extra 2 enemies that the lightning can jump to. And again, that's really good for Frost Wolf Resilience because it guarantees a heal right off the bat. But early game when you're on the lane phase and you're like soloing a lane, it's really good to have this talent. This one here, I took follow through. I like taking follow through against like heroes like Malfurion and Brightwing, because those heroes, they have an AoE kind of type of healing that's not directed. It's not a hard heal, which means that you need to be burstier in order to be able to beat the healing, because even though they already use their heal and the character is healing, that's a heal over time, which means that they haven't gotten that heal yet. It's like they're going to get that heal later. So if you can burst them down faster than they can get the heal over time, you get the kills. So I'd normally go for follow through, especially now in the meta where there's a lot of times where you're fighting against Brightwings and Malfurions, all these healers that have that kind of bursty healing. Like, it's not as good against a healer like Uther or Rhaegar, but against these healers that have like a smaller heal that kind of lasts longer, I think this is really good against like Karazhan, for instance, right? Sundering, like I said, probably the best ultimate here, the best choice in 99% of the cases. Giant Killer. So the reason I took Giant Killer is they had 2 really tanky characters. They had the Diablo that has a lot of health, probably one of the highest health pools in the game when he has all the souls collected. And they have Asmodan, which is just, he has a ton of health, right? Their Abathur is never in the middle of the fight, and he always had the potential. He took Monstrosity, but if he had gone with the Ultimate Evolution, he would have like probably copied one of these guys, maybe like an Asmo. So there was the potential, which means that Giant Killer would have paid off even more. Anyways, follow through and Giant Killer, they work really well together, because this is a percentage on top of your basic attack, and this is a percentage on the health, like on top of your basic attack as well, on top of the hero's dead, like health pool. So if you're hitting a hero that has a lot of health, your basic attack is going to be doing more damage over it. And then this guy here is another multiplier on top of this as well, so it just adds up really well. And then what I did was I took Tempest Fury. This guy here, what it does is that on your final, so your Fury Strike, what it does is that your Wind Fury Strike, it hits 3 times really quickly, right? What this does is that the last attack actually counts as an extra 3 attacks that happen instantly, basically. And they do 75% damage. And again, I already took Follow Through, and I already took Giant Killer. The Follow Through doesn't add up here as much, but unless you time like a wolf or a lightning strike right between the second attack on your Wind Fury and your last one, it's possible, but it's probably really hard to time it. But the Giant Killer and this one here stack up really well. And then just to complement all this, I took Nexus Blade, which just gives me more damage and gives them a little bit of a slow on the attack, which is good as well. Yeah. So I think this was a really good build for this match in particular. Like, normally Giant Killer is not necessarily the best option for Thrall. He has a lot of really good talents here on level 3. I really like the one where his Wind Fury gives him 2 Frostbolt stacks instead of just 1. I think that's a really good one most of the times, because you want to get that tankiness out of being the front line of your team. A lot of the times you're kind of going a little bit deeper than other assassins do. And Thrall is one of those guys that doesn't have as much mobility, so I think having this is a good way to like kind of mitigate a little bit of the extra damage you might be taking because you're a melee character. But again, for this match specifically, Giant Killer was, I think, a little bit more of a better option, so that's why I took that. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll keep making these videos every chance I have, where I do a quick match instead of like purely, and I take a little bit of my time to talk about the hero. I'm gonna try doing some videos where I record the video first, and then I do a voice record over it later when I'm watching the video myself, which gives me more option to talk like I'm talking right now. Instead of making the video longer and having to talk at the end of the game like what I'm doing right now, I can cover a lot of this while the game is going on and save some time, because I find it really, really hard when I'm playing to have to commentate. I have a hard time concentrating on my play, and I find that it suffers a lot from me having to talk. And again, maybe with time and practice, I'll get better at it, because I'm still streaming and I'm still doing the Hero League, where I'm going to be using this format that I'm using right now. But for this specific case, where we're just talking about the character and the game is not as important, I feel like if I concentrate on playing and then talk over the game afterwards, it'll give you guys a bit of a better game and more information as well. So it'll be better on both ends, instead of me trying to do both here and killing it and trying to save some time by doing this while the game is running and talking through the game, right? But anyways, hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, guys.